City commissioners pushed back Tuesday night on a draft survey to measure public interest in supporting a future indoor aquatic center. The city is hoping to poll 400 registered voters in Manhattan to gauge support for funding the project through either property or sales taxes. Commissioners, including Jamie Minton, though, raised concerns that some of the survey questions may be unclear or give conflicting options.
I just don't know that it's as clear as I wish it was, but I don't know that I'll ever get that.
Some of the concerns centered on question 4, which asks if residents would back a $15 million property tax hike or a 0.75% sales tax to fund a potential $60 million project, as is outlined in the 2024 Move MHK plan. Commissioner Susan Adamczyk.
Considering the pushback we're getting in considering raising the mill levy by 1.35 mils, this is just laughable. This is not going to fly.
The survey also includes a broader question about potential future uses of Seco Park, which the city owns jointly with Riley County and USD 383. Commissioner Peter Opelt.
If the city's putting this out, but we're talking about all of these county and school district facilities, I think it's a good idea for us to be collaborating, and in fact, we've been asked to do that, but we just need to be very clear that that's what this is, and we need to be sure that that's what this is, too.
The survey will be presented to both the school board tonight and the Riley County Commission Thursday. City officials plan to bring back a revised survey next month. Downtown Manhattan merchants are finding new ways to lure customers into their establishments. A new common consumption area was established in July through a city ordinance, opening the opportunity for customers to freely roam about a specified area with an alcoholic beverage. Jake Vogelai, co-owner of Manhattan Brewing Company, says after 7 weeks in place, they've seen no issues.
For special events like the Third Thursdays, we set up on our patio and we'll serve people as they walk by on a daily basis. I mean, we might get 1 or 2 people that, they want to walk around and finish their beer, and they just come up and they'll grab a cup and go. So really, there's not really a lot of change to the business other than it makes doing events easier.
Bobby French, owner of G. Thomas Jewelers, says customers are expected to finish their beer before heading into any other downtown restaurants who might also sell alcohol.
It's intended for you to get your beverage. If you take it and walk around, you finish that beverage before you walk into any restaurant. Let's say I made this mistake. I walked in with a beer from Manhattan Brewery in to get a taco from El Patron. And they didn't say anything. I'm down there all the time, but I didn't realize the rules.
The City Commission narrowly approved the ordinance in June, establishing the boundary, which encompasses primarily Points Avenue and Houston Street from 3rd through 5th Street. The Kansas Highway Patrol is reminding motorists to slow down as they make their way to K-State football games this fall. According to Trooper Ben Gardner with Troop C, one driver was clocked traveling 112 miles per hour in a 75 mile per hour zone over the weekend on I-70 in Geary County. That is 37 miles over the speed limit and a ticket of $408. Gardner says with another K-State home game this weekend, it's more important to arrive safely than rushing to the game. And Riley County Police are investigating a theft reported Friday evening in the 600 block of Highland Ridge Drive. Officers say an 18-year-old man reported his Cartier watch was stolen during an attempted purchase. The loss is valued at $12,000. Anyone with information is asked to contact RCPD or Manhattan Riley County Crime Stoppers.
Claptrap here. 2 big things are coming this fall. Borderlands 4 and Spotify Wrapped. So stop listening to that one playlist that reminds you of your ex who only made you cry. Talking about you, Veronica. And pre-order Borderlands 4, coming out September 12th.
Rated mature.
I'm Ashley Graham, and as a parent, I know the back-to-school transition can be a lot. When it comes to wellness, Ollie supports me and my family through it all. Kids Multi is big in my house. It supports their immune system, and they love to take it. A win-win for everyone. Shop these products at Ollie.com or retailers nationwide. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Good morning, I'm Troy Coverdale with your sports headlines. K-State falls from the AP Top 25 after splitting its first 2 games, including a tight win over North Dakota this past weekend. K-State readying to match up with Army this Saturday evening at 6 with coverage on News Radio KMAN and 101.5 K-Rock starting at 2 that afternoon. The Cats joined Boise State as teams that fell out of the poll, while Utah cracked it at 25. Ohio State climbs to number 1 on the ballot, having knocked off Texas on the weekend. The first tournament of the season for some of the area's girls golf teams saw Manhattan High beat Shawnee Mission East by 2 strokes and third place Wamego by 10 at Wamego Country Club yesterday. That invitational hosted by Washburn Rule. Manhattan High's volleyball team dropped both matches of a triangular last evening, falling to Hayden and Washburn Rule. Rock Creek suffered losses to Clay Center, 24-26, 20-25, and 16-25, 17-25. Alma Wabunsee split a pair with Care Paravel. Valley Heights swept 2 from Washington County. Frankfort fell to Donovan West and Centralia. And Blue Valley split its matches on the night, falling to Clifton Clyde, but beating Onega. Onega also beat Clifton Clyde. Mitch Ferris pitched 5 effective innings to win his Major League debut, and Joe Adell hit a 2-run homer. Angels over the Royals 5-1 last night. Kansas City, though, remains 2.5 back of Seattle for the last AL wildcard slot, as the Mariners also suffered a defeat. Tonight, the teams match up at Kauffman Stadium at 6:40. Ryan Bergert, the rookie, goes to the mound for Kansas City. Caden Dana goes for the Angels. Coverage follows the Chris Kleiman Coaches Show tonight on News Radio KMAN. The Coaches Show getting underway at 7. Have a great day. I'm Troy Coverdale.